We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey, golf. The game is starting, everyone is here. I got my snacks, my friends, and a beer. Just two normal guys hanging out, having fun, right? Guy number two? Yeah, guy number one. We like sports and we don't care who knows. From Wimbledon to the Astrodome. We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey, golf. Now when I say sports, you say nuts. Sports, nuts, sports, nuts. We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey, golf. Throw me the baseball. Now toss me the pigskin. Now feed me the rock. Now give me the rock.
How's it? Welcome to the Ham and Egg Show with TNC. I am C.
Yeah, it's T.
That's T over there with his Rob Deerdeck. Hello.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lovely Tuesday morning show for you. We're going to hit right now, though, on what happened last week to Armando Galarraga. We've been away for a while, so we haven't been able to talk about this. I know it's a little far back, but we still got a lot to talk about.
We should definitely talk about this.
He's making his first
start coming back
from the
perfect game, air quotes around it.
Yes, the air quotes on the perfect game. Was it a perfect game to you?
Yes, I would say it is. Why not? I mean, he was clearly out at first, so Jim Joyce just, bonehead move.
It was, and everybody makes a mistake in there.
Yeah, we're all human. We all make mistakes. No one's perfect, but that's just tough for everybody around.
I have a quote here from Jim Joyce. It was the biggest call of my career, and I kicked the blank out of it. I just cost that kid a perfect game. I thought he beat the throw. I was convinced he beat the throw until I saw the replay. You could tell that this guy is sorry.
Yeah, he's a good umpire. Back in 2003, they did a poll of the best umpires, and he was rated the second best umpire, and again in 2006. So this guy is no slouch. He's been around the game for a while. He knows what he's doing, and he made a mistake. I mean, I think as soon as it happened, I was a little angry, because everybody wants to see a perfect game, but we're all human. We make mistakes. And he admitted it afterward. That takes a little bit out of you.
Yeah, it takes some stones, definitely.
Yeah, it definitely does.
But how about Galarraga? There's not a more stand-up kid than this guy.
He showed a lot. After he called him safe, he just looked at him and laughed. He didn't go up and argue. He didn't get in his face.
He didn't Miguel Cabrera him.
Oh,
Cabrera was in that.
Miggy was all over him.
He was in his ear the whole time.
I'm surprised he didn't get tossed.
Well, one out. Why not?
Well, that's true.
Galarraga also said, you don't see an umpire after the game come out and say, "Hey, let me tell you, I'm sorry." He felt really bad. He didn't even shower.
Wow. Is that a true quote?
Yeah, that's what Galarraga said.
Oh my gosh.
So Galarraga knows he didn't shower.
That's good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Inside info.
But they hugged, they apologized. Jim Joyce just handled it perfectly.
Yeah, Jim Joyce, stand-up guy. He did what he had to do, and
there's a lot of people saying though, the replay doesn't lie. What else is he supposed to do? He couldn't have said anything.
No, not at all.
You look at the guys like the NBA.
Oh, they make mistakes every single game.
And they would run. They would run and hide. The NBA officials would run and hide.
Well, they make mistakes every single game.
Yeah, they would.
They're probably the most criticized refs in all the sports. NBA refs are.
Yeah,
and they all do run and hide. They don't say anything about it. They let David Stern,
take the fall for him.
Exactly.
So Armando, easy for me to say.
Yeah, right this time.
Armando Galarraga back on the hill tonight against the Sox and Gavin Floyd.
In Chicago.
Does he? You know what? Does he do it again?
Does he do it again? That's a great question. No, he doesn't.
He does not.
God, he's so sketchy. I mean, he's been in the minors most of his career. He's still kind of young. I don't know, 28, 29 years old maybe. He doesn't strike a lot of guys out. He's a ground ball pitcher. He's got a great sinker. Could he do it again? Why not?
Yeah, he's done it once, right?
Yeah.
But there's, will Dallas Braden ever do it again? Probably not.
No.
It's hard.
No one throws two perfect games.
That was very, very tough for the kid.
But you know what? He's always going to be in the history books.
Oh yeah,
remembered for that.
He's going to be the guy that is remembered for changing the way of instant replay
He's
in
going to be
baseball.
28 out man, perfect game.
28 out, perfect game.
Yeah.
That being said, if you're Commissioner Bud Selig, do you change the call?
Oh, of course not. He already said he's not going to, and I don't blame him. Why would you? I mean, you can't go around making saying, hey, we're going to change this to a perfect game. There's no way you could do that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Human error is a part of baseball.
Yeah, and
until they get all the replay in there, then you're going to always have human error, and you got to live with it.
Exactly. It's absurd to think that someone would want them to go back and change it. I mean, it would have been the nice thing to do, but would have been the right thing to do? I don't think so, because you can't go back and change all of history. You can't change history in general. That's why it's history.
No, exactly. And you open up a whole can of worms once you do that. If you would have came back and changed that, it would have been ugly. I mean, Bud Selig's a smart man. He did the right thing, and I have no problem with that.
If he would have came out and did change the call, would I have been upset about it? Not at all.
No, I wouldn't have been either.
Not at all. But he would have definitely just, like you said, opened a can of worms,
Yeah.
and it would not have ended there.
No, it wouldn't have. I mean, people would be bringing back up stuff from 1960s, and where does it end? You can't.
It doesn't.
No way.
It wouldn't end.
No,
That's the thing.
End.
And
he did the right thing. I applaud Bud Selig for once.
That's rare.
Yeah.
Rare.
Throw your hands up. It's a tie.
It's a tie. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So Bud Selig making the decision not to bring it back, I totally agree with it, and I don't know. It's gonna be we're gonna get to see tonight how Armando rebounds from.
He's gonna bounce back good. Chicago is not a very good team offensively. So, but I think Juan Pierre is gonna lead off the game with the base hit and just throw all the questions out of the window. So, up next, we want to talk about why Boston will not be coming back to LA right after this.
Well, this is how it starts. Two lovers in the dark on the run from the one that they call Chef Sparks.